What's up everyone? Today we're exploring the Buenos Aires National Wildlife Refuge, a haven for wildlife enthusiasts. Here you'll find vast grasslands, rugged mountains, and a sanctuary for diverse species. From elusive deer to soaring raptors, join us on another episode of Arizona's Gold. The Buenos Aires National Wildlife Refuge in Arizona is a significant habitat for a variety of plants and animals, including some threatened and endangered species. Here's an overview and a history of the refuge. It is located in Pima County, Arizona, near the town of Arivaca. It's approximately 117,464 acres. The habitat is a refuge which features semi-desert grasslands, cottonwoods, willow-lined riverbanks, and the distinct environment of Brown Canyon with its 200-million-year-old volcanic rocks. It is home to over 325 bird species, 58 mammal species, and 53 species of reptiles and amphibians. Notable wildlife include the mule deer, the white-tailed deer, pronghorn, javelina, puma, and the reintroduced masked Bobwhite Quail. Open to the public for wildlife-related activities such as hunting, camping, picnicking, and educational programs. Most trails are open 24/7 except for Brown Canyon. When it comes to the history, it was established in 1985 to protect and manage the natural diversity of the region. The semi-desert grassland supports the reintroduction of species like the masked quail and pronghorns. Prescribed and natural fires are used to maintain and restore the grasslands. Parts of the refuge were closed in 2006 due to safety concerns related to human and drug trafficking, but as 2010, there has been a marked decline in violence. The refuge is managed by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and continues to be a vital area for conservation, research, and recreation, offering a chance to reconnect with nature. We started getting into the park and ended up at one of the information stops. The park is so massive that there isn't really an entrance. You just kind of end up on the reservation once you start seeing the signage telling you that you've entered the area. As mentioned earlier, this is the refuge information post we came across. It had general information about the park and the local wildlife. It also provided a basic map for navigation and to get a sense of the area. You can learn about the pronghorn population and endangered masked bobwhite quail. There was some general guidance also about camping, picnicking, and other rules regarding the park. The site included some more information about things to do and spotting wildlife, as well as some paper handouts. After the quick stop, we started making our way to the actual visitor center itself. It was a few miles further along the way, making it even closer to our southern border. Once you turn off the main road, you follow a shorter strip of road to the center itself. We made it to the visitor center and it was a nice outpost. It had a variety of plants and trees. You walk through the brick entrance and make your way to the visitor center from there. There were warnings to watch for rattlesnakes, as is common in Arizona, so those visiting, it doesn't hurt to keep an eye out. This was just another view from inside the little center they had, just to get an idea of the layout. There are various offices and some benches for sitting. I started making my way into the visitor center, with dog in hand. They have a bulletin board with various messages and information. They also had a wildlife sighting log that consisted of various birds, coyotes, pronghorn, badgers, and lizards. The center had skeletons and bones of various wildlife. There was a stuffed jaguar as well, which although rare in the park, can still be spotted. There were some stuffed masked bobwhite quails. There are also various hands-on exhibits that would be fun for children. The center had a little scene set up with some pronghorn deer as well as a badger, which I thought was a nice addition. There was also a board that identified the different animals in the park and their corresponding animal tracks. There was a gift shop that contained a variety of books, shirts, postcards, patches, and other things in case you were interested in bringing a memory home. There were a few more of the information boards in the main square for more insights on wildlife in the park. Next to the center is the Ranch Loop Trail you can take, as well as the masked Bobwhite Quail Sanctuary, where you can view them close up. They are protected by fencing, but you can see them just fine. There were a large amount of the quails, which was encouraging, and they seemed to be doing well. Towards the end of the park, they have a Chiricahua Leopard Frog enclosure, although I wasn't able to notice any. The temperature was quite high, so they were probably in the water. Overall, it was a beautiful park with much to offer. For our visit, we only drove through, but I think visiting again would be in order, as the park is so massive and has so much to offer. If you guys have been to the park, share a comment of what animals you saw, what you did, and how you liked it. Don't forget to comment where we should go next, as we are in need of ideas, whether they be parks, restaurants, or hole-in-the-wall unique places. We would love to hear. Well, that's it, and thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Arizona's Gold. God bless.